In 1898, the English secured several concessions from the Qing dynasty to build a railroad between Guangzhou and Kowloon. To significant companies involved were the Hong Kong Shanghai Bank and Jardine Matheson and Co. Sir Robert Hotung and his younger brother Ho Fuk were compradors of Jardine. Approximately 6 months before the death of Sir Robert, the following tragedy occurred.
Today, we're here visiting Tai Po Kau, where a tragedy struck. A flash flood came when members of the Kowloon-Canton Railway staff company and St. James settlement were here, along with students from LaSalle, ages 9 to 20, approximately, I believe the final death count was 28. They were having a picnic in some of the streams. There was a flash flood, came down with a lot of debris. When they recovered the bodies, they basically said that a lot of the bodies were brutally beaten by the rocks and mud, as some were even swept out to the sea. It's unfortunate that this monument is not being maintained. As you can see, all the letters have faded away. It's in red, but it's a shame that this has not been properly maintained. This memorial for these young people that died here. It was in 1955, August 28th or August 29th. I believe it happened on the 28th, reported on the 29th. So it's a shame that this isn't being maintained properly. These children were taken away. Their parents weren't there to protect them. When the parents were around, I imagine they made sure this was maintained. You can still see the date. And then you can't really see it. So it's a shame that no one is making sure this is still maintained. So let's go take a walk up and take a look at the screen.
You know, there were warnings after this happened to say, don't actually be tempted by how lovely and calm it looks. I actually am thinking whether or not that day when the accident happened, which by report, or if you look at the report, they say it was calm, it was sunny, and all of a sudden,
yes,
the weather turned bad. Is that also in the English press?
Yeah.
Tragedy at Tai Po Kau. Children and students killed by suddenly flooded stream, read a South China Morning Post headline on August 29, 1955. The report continued. 21 Chinese children and students are known to have been killed when they were swept away by a stream, which suddenly turned into a torrent following a cloudburst at Tai Po Kau. New territories yesterday afternoon. Victims ranged in age from 9 to 20 and included members of parties from the Kowloon-Canton Railway Staff Club and the St. James Settlement, who were enjoying a Sunday afternoon outing. They were picnicking on the banks of the stream when suddenly a large volume of water rushed down and swept them away, hurling them against rocks and causing some to drown.
They said a cloud came in and it was a surprise flash flood. It started dropping rain into the streams above. I mean, people were like literally on the rocks when the water came rushing in.
And there were 2 adults, I think husband and wife, also lost their life in the incident. You can imagine how sad the parents were. It is just an unimaginable pain. But this whole thing, if you look at it, every time I come here, I have the same feeling that I really want to go to that pond there.
Yeah, this is like a perfect picnic spot. It looks so nice and have the nice water there. But that must have been a very powerful flash flood. I mean, you have trees and no one could grab anything. They're just, the majority were.
There was one story, a brother. There were an elder brother and a sister. They were part of the picnic people, part of the picnic students. And the elder brother was quick enough to grab a branch of the tree. So he got himself out on the rock and he managed to save 5 of the fellow picnickers.
Oh, really?
But he lost his own sister. The younger sister was drowned and flushed all the way out. His he was, what he did was reported in the press, and of course it's going to be very traumatic for him for life. You know, he couldn't get his own sister.
Still, he saved 5 people.
He did.
So quick thinking, strong young man. So you see the nice clear water? So this is all dry. You could actually move from rock to rock and go up. There seems to be another rock pool behind this one.
Seriously, get out. I'm scared.
Why? Do you want to go check it out?
No, leave. I'm scared.
It's a bright sunny day.
It was a bright sunny day on that day too.
There's
Let's
no
go.
clouds, okay?
I'm scared. I'm so scared. Let's go.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
All right, but there's another rock pool behind this. This is probably your last chance to go see it.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
You want me to go and take a picture?
No.
All right. Go back then.
This is exactly what's trying to pull people in. 好驚啊！佢話落嚟喎，我真係驚啊！我快啲走啦！誒，唔好搞我，我匿埋
There's
我
some
走
garbage
先，
here
我
they
行
need to
先，
clean
匿
up.
埋先。
Hey, look, there's little fish.
有 fish 咩？
Yeah, they got tiny fish here. The underpass where you told me where they tried to gather. So this will drop into a big drainage system, I believe. Or if not a drain, at least some sort of waterway.
Come back.
You want to come along? I can get you over here. Yeah. So there's human belongings underneath the bridge.
What's inside?
You got some boxes on that side.
What's inside?
There's a big arch where all the water will flood into, and then it looks like it runs that way. Should we check it out? Right here. Okay. All right, now step there.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Stop playing around.
I don't want to go.
Too bad.
No.
All right. All right. So you see?
It's so scary.
Now, if you can jump there, we can finish it.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
I see already. It's there. The arch. Oh, very scary.
And there's stairs.
All right, bye-bye. I'm getting back. 鬼仔真係鬼仔啊！你唔同人咁品，叫佢唔好，而家連影都唔見埋。喂，佢好似唔知有啲咩叫結界嘅喎。翻嚟啊！已經等咗好耐啦，冇晒影啊！翻嚟啊！點啊？喂，而家咁係咪去揾佢啊？我都唔知點揾啊！佢喺嗰度爬咗過去點揾啊？睇下打唔打到佢電話先。見到啦，見到啦，見到啦！我明明見到你，你唔聽我電話嚇？你真係想我好擔心係嘛你？我睇到你啊！你又特登唔聽電話㗎，你望下我，你唔接啊你。嗱，睇到佢出嚟啦，喺嗰度嚟啊！你好嘢啊你！
Yeah, okay.
What's wrong with you?
You weren't behind me.
What's wrong with you? I almost called the police.
Who?
I almost called the police.
Why?
You disappeared.
Did you see the picture I sent?
What pictures?
Of
You
the
didn't answer my
waterfall.
phone.
Huh?
You didn't answer my phone. Pretending to be sending me pictures.
I did.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
有個瀑布喺上邊。
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think you got a rainbow.
有條彩虹添啊！有條彩虹添喎。
So the children would have been swept down the river coming down this way. And this goes out to the ocean. They recovered some of the bodies in the ocean. But you see all these rocks. So these poor kids are getting slammed against these rocks as they make this unpleasant journey. So, you were telling me that some people have seen ghosts here.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories about that. And there's a lake they call the Haunted Lake, which we can see from the restaurant. I don't think they'll be pleased for us to talk about that in the restaurant. But anyway, we just go and have a drink. Don't say anything, okay?
I don't know, after a couple of drinks, well, we'll see what happens.
Ghost haunting stories related to the accident has never stopped after the accident. Ashen-faced children are said to wave to passing cars and hikers at night. Drivers claimed to see white shapes flitting across the road nearby, and minibus drivers said some of their passengers vanished once they got off the bus. Some families living at the area also claim to see their children holding hands and playing with her multiple times. Still, in tradition Chinese culture, it is believed one need not to be afraid of supernatural if he is an upright man who has never affronted any spirits. It was said a bus driver was driving past the Mong Kwai Kill without any passengers on board. A woman with long hair and pale face got on the bus, but the driver only found joss paper in the cash box. The angry driver shouted, "Lady, please pay the fee," but received no answer. He found that there was nobody on the bus. He reckoned the woman was a ghost, but stayed calm and kept on driving not to offend the spirit. When he drove to the next bus stop, the signal light was on. He stopped the bus and opened the door, but suddenly he heard a voice saying, "Thank you."
我唔會啊，我真係唔夠膽啊！個個都覺得我係女俠啊，咩都夠膽做啊，其實唔係嘅，我都好細膽㗎，仲要爬落個湖度啊，唔掂。咧呢個啊，呢個啊，呢個乜都夠膽㗎呢個。喂，頭先個 uncle 話你唔好爬落去啊，聽唔聽到啊？
我聽到啊。
呢個猛鬼湖啊，haunted lake 啊。啊。A lot of children's body were found in here. It was quite a long way, huh?
You'd never know it. They're actually doing boating activities and swimming activities.
Yeah,
you see docks and
I think this one is actually calm. 呢度安全嘅，係上邊嗰啲嘢係 unpredictable 啫嘛。
So still, some bodies were recovered here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sad to be, so many children. You see.
Yeah. That's tough. The bodies would have came down this way at very high speeds. Would have been battered and bruised on the rocks coming through. And this goes into the ocean, whereas on that side is a ghost lake where some of the bodies were also recovered.
You see, all of these, not a chance for children.
No, so this is the mangrove area.
And also when the bodies are going down, they can be trapped in those little bushes as well, you know, and
sure,
it's really no chance.
Yeah, well, you don't know how wide this was at that time or how thick the mangroves were, but bodies got through to the sea.
It can only be thicker than now because this was not developed at the time.
Oh, okay.
You see,
then even less chance.
Yeah,
of
less
grabbing
chance.
onto something.
You won't even see where they are. You see, if you see there's somebody in there, how can you even see it?
Yeah. If by the time you reach here, you're probably not alive.
That's true.
I mean, that is quite a journey from.
It's actually so sad, Do something about the memorial.
Yeah. So we've walked down this causeway, and the dead end straight ahead is the tracks. Then you can make a right and go around the lake for a pleasant walk. So we actually came down the causeway. You were very stubborn before. You didn't want to come down. But it's good we came down, yes?
All right, it's a very scary day.
Okay.
You're a scary boy. Let's run.
All right, that's it. We're going to go get something to eat.
Oh, look at the cat.
All right. We just had a pleasant early dinner. And instead of whining about the problem on the memorial, what did we come up with?
Well, we are not sure which department is responsible for maintaining it. But if money is an issue, I think the Hotung can pay for that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And we did a little further research. Some of the people at that tragedy, some of the people came from the St. James settlement, which was established in 1949, and they are still in town. So, I don't know, maybe we can reach out to them and see, we'll pay for someone to come over and do it. Maybe they can find us that someone who has the skill and craft to do that.
I think that's the right thing to do, yeah?
Because they were actually established in a temple. So, maybe they can, I don't know, we'll see.
各位小朋友、各位家長、各位當年嘅殉難者，我哋冇忘記到你嘅。我哋重新將個碑做好咗佢，警惕世人將來唔會再發生同樣嘅災難。你哋嘅犧牲係永遠都會記得。好，我哋裝住香，咁我哋就開碑啦。 再一次多謝文大俠，多謝各位鄉親父老、叔伯兄弟，多謝大家嘅支持。
都係翁小姐功德無量，佢嘅概念先育成呢件事嘅。從來我哋行山過都冇諗到啊，有件咁嘅事要做嘅，真㗎。呢個衷心講嘅。多謝。希望全香港都係順順利利。係咯，順利利咯。冇咁多災害啦。係咯，即係有個關懷，有個愛心，無論佢喺度或者係仙遊，有個關懷愛心，始終都係好過冇啊。呢個一定啦，係啊。係咪？仲好多謝你添啊！有咁嘅意念去做件咁嘅事。我哋行山都好多人嘅，冇人會諗呢啲樣嘢嘅。我哋好中意呢個行山，我哋村都好多人嘅，邊會諗到去收集呢個碑咧？嗱，好坦白，人係自私，自己嘅祖墳嘅碑就一定會整，呢啲行過就算嘅，係你諗到嘅啫。所以我都覺得好有意義，要配合你去做好呢件事。多謝你啊！多謝你啊！總之以後有咩整，你話俾我聽。多謝，我一定全力配合嘅。多謝。係啊。真係呢個真係無限功德啊！因為咧，其實咧，世界上咧公認嘅4大慈善之一咧，呢個就係其中一個啦。咁咧，第一個咧就係教育啦，第二咧就係扶貧啦，第三就係醫藥啦，第四咧就係呢啲修葺墓碑同埋一啲嘅紀念碑。咁係4大慈善工業之一嘅事業之一咁樣嘅。多謝你啦，多謝你啦。Okay, thank you for watching.
All right, cheers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and make a comment.